This is an airport overview or construction update. Scratch built this myself. It's a 2x4. Painted it, and some of this paint, when I put some tape down here, like bled over, so you can see it got a little bit darker. Did my best. This first, I'm going to be making multiple boards like this, and then like in the modular fashion. And as you can see, this first one was like a test board, kind of just to test out some techniques, and it was pretty terrible. Like there's just a whole bunch of crap here that it's not good. I'm trying to fix it. The gates didn't turn out too bad. Got the narrow. It's got 10 gates, 8 narrow body gates, and then 2 wide bodies. Let me get some light. There we go. Guess I'll just give a quick overview of some of the routes. Yeah, there you go. So I didn't really have a good method for drawing these curved parts. Like that's absolutely terrible. That's way too small. That one's still a little bit too small. These ones up here though are a little bit better, more consistent. And then the tape didn't do too good there. Bled over a little bit. Then I got a road for vehicles. Got the little red like jetway areas where the jetway extends. We got the fuel ports, but I don't have any of the parking numbers. It's a little bit too. These lines are actually a little bit too thick, I think, for the gates, and maybe they should probably be a little bit further up. Then they got like red outlines, white with red outlines. This one is a little bit thinner. It's a little bit further up, which is better. But for these other gates on the next like board that I make, or the next module I make, I'm gonna have to do a little bit better on them. But again, this board is kind of just like a first run through trial. Then I can hook it up to other boards, but I guess it's just like a creative interpretation of LAX. It's kind of like based in Los Angeles and has a lot of the same routes. Different terminals, but the same routes. So kind of just working on one terminal and just using a couple books for the other ones. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on the terminals. I'll just give a quick overview of some of the routes. So here's a Delta MD88 at gate 2. It's going to be going out to Salt Lake City in a little bit. Just pulling into the gate from San Diego is a Delta CRJ 700 Delta connection. Then at gate 3 or gate 4, there's a Horizon Air Q400. That one just is getting ready to push back for San Jose. This Horizon CRJ 700 just pulled in the gate from San Diego as well, kind of like that Delta connection. Yeah, just pulled in from San Diego. We have an Alaska Airlines 737-400. It's got some GSC there. Alaska Airlines stairs. Getting loaded up for a flight out to Seattle, Tacoma. Here we got a Delta MD-83. This Delta MD-83 is in the Thought Bubbles livery. Or not Delta, Alaska, my bad. Alaska MD-83. It's also getting serviced up, and it's going to be making a flight up to San Francisco after it finishes servicing. A few minutes after this 734 pushes back. Then this Alaska MD-83 in the normal livery is just getting ready to push back for Portland, Oregon. And over here, leaving in about 40 minutes, is a Delta 763 getting ready to leave to Tokyo Haneda. Yeah. So this Terminal 1 is going to be in the future. It's going to be just Delta plus Aeromexico and maybe like KLM and Air France. But then Alaska's going to have its own terminal with maybe like 1 or 2 other airlines. Then moving up, this is kind of just an extra thing I set aside. It's not really a terminal, but I just had some extra pieces from that terminal. This is just kind of just for fun. This isn't anything, but this is, I guess, Terminal 2. You have a United Airlines 757 200. That one's going to be making a premium service flight as Flight 54 to New York John F. Kennedy. United Airlines United Express CRJ 200 is going to be pushing back for San Diego in a few minutes. And American Airlines 777-200 in the Susan G. Komen livery is going to be pushing back for Tokyo Narita in about the same time as the Delta, about like 50 minutes. So yeah, that's the once I finish these terminals and maybe get another one of these boards and start painting it, I'll post another video, but that's it for now. Terminal 2 is probably going to be Alaska Airlines. I'm going to put them at that terminal, maybe with like, I don't know, JetBlue or something. This airport is based in like the 2000s, so that's why it's Alaska and Horizon and MD-83s and the old United livery and stuff. I think maybe I'll add like a Northwest in there because it's like right at the time when Northwest and Delta are merging. So maybe I'll throw in like a Northwest 747 or an A320 just for fun. And yep.